Believe in you own it. Be in the moment. Fuck the fear and the hate. Fuck the fear and the hate.
I'm not perfect, but I'm not far from it at all. And I've been searching for someone to love me for my flaws. I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of pretending. Yo, like I can do no.
Everybody hating on me. Hold up your head like you don't get that shit to me. Now you fucking with my head, acting like you gon' leave. You don't know what you do to me. Tryna be the one like let me see your footwork. Let me see your footwork. Let me see your footwork. Let me see your footwork.
It's your boy Spartakizz, man, originally from South Carolina. I've been living in 845 Milltown area about 3 years now, you know what I'm saying? Just expanding my market, expanding my brand out here up north, you feel me? I've got a lot of family up here, so that's what brought me to the area. So yeah, man, I moved here and I've been on a mission since I got here, man, trying to expand, trying to meet, trying to greet, trying to collab with other artists, network, you know, regular shit.
Dope. So, looks like you're dropping some new heat. Where'd the inspiration come from?
Yeah, man. So my new song is dropping. It's actually gonna be available today in all stores. So the song is called Perfect. It stemmed from a breakup. I was in a relationship for about a year, almost a year. We broke up. The following day, my brother came up from the Bronx, and we wanted to go to the studio, so we went to the studio. And I wrote the song the night we broke up, and I brought it to the studio with me, and we just made magic from there. So, I mean, we broke up to find out, like afterwards, it was numerous of other little things that played a part in it, but the initial breakup was it dealt with another lady, you know what I'm saying, that I wasn't completely honest about. I didn't really take anything, you know what I'm saying, during the relationship, but I did before we started dating, and when it asked, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't honest about it, and it kind of just like, it kind of haunted me, you know what I'm saying, and then things came to the light. I was talking to my homie one day, I was venting to him about a situation that I felt bad about, dealing with the other shorty, and he recorded me, and he held it for 4 months, and it ended up playing it for my shorty's people 4 months later, and that's when shit hit the fan, and we kind of broke everything off from there, you know what I'm saying. I tried to, you know what I'm saying, work things out, stay with her, but her mom was made up, her family, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't fucking with me, so, you know what I'm saying, but throughout the whole relationship, you feel me, like I was trying to be perfect, I was trying to do things right, you know what I'm saying, I'm not perfect, I made mistakes, but my intentions was always to make things work and do things the right way, you feel me, but, you know what I'm saying, things didn't work out how I wanted to, but everything happened for a reason for me, and we're here today, got a banging record out of it, so, you know what I'm saying, to every loss, you gotta find a positive out of it, and, you know what I'm saying, turn the bad things into good situations, and that's what I did with this record.
Nice. So when did you actually start doing music, and what made you start recording as an artist?
I started doing music when I was 16. Well, I've been writing, but in South Carolina, I met a guy named C Metro. Shout out to him. We was playing ball on the court, and he had access to a studio. I'd never been in a studio before, but I told him I do music. He did music, so he brought me to the studio that same day. That was my first time ever being in the studio. I recorded, and from there, it blossomed into where I'm at now. You feel me?
Nice. So what's the name of this new record again?
The new record again is called Perfect. It'll be out November 26th. When I got to the studio, the song was supposed to just be me on it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no features on it. It was just me on it. But once I got to the studio, shout out to Ralphie Hayes. He was there. Macho OTM, you know what I'm saying? He engineered, mixed the record, and also produced the beat for the record. My brother accompanied me to the studio. He came with me. Now, he wasn't planning to be on my song. He just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, wanted me to go to the studio with me to work. So once I started recording the record, it drew the attention of Ralphie Hayes, who walked in the studio and was fucking with the record, and he wanted to add his touch to it. And when he did it with the Spanish, I'm like, yo, that's a nice, you know what I'm saying, nice little touch. The Spanish, you know what I'm saying, like, the first thing I thought was, yo, I could expand in my market into a new audience, you know what I'm saying, with the Spanish in it. And it really complemented the feel of the track and the beat of the track. And then once that was done, my brother was feeling the record so much like, yo, I gotta hop on this. And my brother doesn't even do music. He doesn't do music at all, never recorded, never been in the studio, but he was feeling the vibe, and he writes poetry. So he had a poem that he written that he wanted to put into the song that kind of complemented the song. And the song starts off with that poem, that same poem, that's him, in the beginning of the song, and then in the middle of the song is again, then the song ends with the poem again. So the song kind of just came together with everybody just fucking with the vibe and being able to relate to the track, you feel me? So that's how everything came about.
Nice. So, what was the experience like working with Ralphie Hayes on the record?
Well, yeah, this record was actually my first time. I've been knew Ralphie Hayes from going to the studio and just crossing paths. This is my first time actually working with him. But yo, he's really, really intelligent. He really knows what he's doing. He really knows how things should sound. Like he writes songs. He's a songwriter, so like he just knows music. So like I learned a lot from working with him. You know what I'm saying? And it was really, you know what I'm saying, the chemistry was there, it was great, man. Everything just clicked. It was no confusion. Everything that it worked, we went with it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really think about shit too much. We just dived into the record and everything just came together. My brother, my first time ever working with him on the record, you feel me? I was impressed. For the first time being in the studio, he did his thing. Like he was nervous at first, but like we all are when we first get in the studio. But he shook the nerves quickly and he really like laid down some heat. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that's fire for your first time. Macho, the beat was originally on a YouTube beat. You feel me? But the song was the record's so fire. We're like, yo, we can't just settle for being on a YouTube beat. Like we got like if you want to take this song somewhere, we gotta know to make it original. So Macho then went into remaking the beat, and that's the beat you hear today on the record. Like he remade that whole beat. Ralphie Hayes, I believe, has some like he input some things on the beat too as well. So they kind of collabed on there, but it was mostly Macho. He really made the beat, and then that was just crazy, man. Like this record really everything just fell in place with this one, man. We went to the studio, everything just fell in place. I tell you what I expect from my fans, from y'all when this record dropped. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you like the record, well I'm sure you will. Share it. You feel me? I want this record to spread by word of mouth. You feel me? This is that. You're gonna hear it in the club. You're gonna hear it on the radio. You feel me? But I want y'all to engage with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shy to support. Don't wait for somebody else to bring you the record saying it's fire when you already made a decision yourself it's fire. If you feel like it's fire, share it. We have social media. Y'all made the whole Popeye sandwich blow up. You feel me? Y'all made them rich just by word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? I expect the same. You feel me? If you fuck with it, share it. Tag somebody in it. Send it to a friend. You feel me? Like help me grow, help me expand. I'm doing this not just for me, but for y'all. I'm nothing without y'all, so I need y'all to be engaged and here with me. You feel me? So listen, it's us. It's us against this motherfucking world. You feel me? Let's get it. Let's work.
La cosa que ha hecho en la calle, por eso yo siento.